raised to the reciprocal. What does reciprocal mean? It's a vocab word we've had before. Flip it. Flip the fraction. Okay, it's a word that has to do with fractions. Reciprocal means like opposite. You flip the fraction. Okay, so for example, we've got number 4. We'll have 2x to the 3/4 plus 2 equals 10. That will be this problem. Okay, so we want to solve it. And what's going to be our first move up here? Even if you don't even know what to do, what do you want to do first? Move the 2, right? You're going to move the 2. We can undo this in a second, but we need to move the 2. We'll subtract 2. Ten minus 2 is 8. Okay, so we're trying to get the x alone. That's always what we're trying to do when we're solving. Since the 2x is in parentheses, it's stuck in there because of the 3/4. Okay, so we got to undo the 3/4. Okay, the way to do that is this, raised to the reciprocal. So we got 3/4, we're going to do it times 4/3 here, and do it to the 4/3 here. Okay, we're doing it to the 4/3 on both sides. Right, and remember, whatever we do, we're trying to cancel stuff out on this side. Well, that's what this does. Okay, if I do 3/4 times 4/3, I get 1. Okay, the 3's cancel each other out, the 4's cancel each other out. It's to the first power. That's like nothing, right? That's the exponent we don't even have to write out. So these cancel each other out, and that just brings down just the 2x. We can break it out of the parentheses. And 8 to the 4/3 is like 8 to the 4th power and then the cube root of it. But you can do this exact thing in your calculator. 8 to the 4 divided by 3. Okay, using this button right here. So you can type this into your calculator just like this and get the answer, what 8 to the 4/3 is. So go ahead and do that. 8 to the 4/3. What are y'all getting? 16. Yes, 16. All right, 8 to the 4/3 equals 16. It's 8 to the 4th power, and then you cube root that. All right, but you don't even have to do all that. The calculator did it for you. So now I got 2x equals 16. So what do I do? All right, divide by 2. X equals 8. Okay, now one little thing we have to remember. It's been a little while, but remember when this number on bottom is even, it could be plus or minus, exactly. Okay, if the number on bottom when you start is odd, don't worry about it. But when the number on bottom is even, plus or minus. Okay, so there you go. We're going to do 0.5 x to the 5/2 equals 16. What's the difference here between 4 and 5? All right, it has a decimal. And one other difference. Parentheses. All right, the parentheses. This one is in parentheses. This one's not. So that means that we can move the 0.5 first. Here, we had to move the 3/4 away first. Here, since it's not in parentheses, we move the 0.5 first, and we'll do this last. Okay, so it's 0.5. It's on the front, so we'll just divide by 0.5. What is 16 divided by 0.5? 32. We're dividing by a half. When you divide by smaller numbers like that, it gives a bigger answer. Okay, now we need to get rid of this. How do we get rid of this? Reciprocal, right? 2/5. Okay, these cancel out and just leave me with x. 32 to the 2 over 5. You can do that in your calculator. 4, just 4? All right, positive or negative 4 because the 2 was on the bottom. If that 5 was on bottom when you started, it wouldn't be plus or minus. It would be just positive. All right, awesome. Y'all doing awesome. So 2 more. All right, like I said, look how short and easy that is. A little bit easier. Number 6. Parentheses 6x plus 10, close parentheses, to the 7/3 plus 28 equals 156. All right, I want y'all to walk me through what to do. Subtract the 28. That sounds good to me. It's outside the parentheses, so I would do that first. $128. Then what? Subtract 10? We got to get rid of the fraction, right? We're going to do what again? 3 over 7. Okay, let's get rid of that, and then I can just bring down 6x plus 10 all by itself. I can break it all the way out. That's 128 to the 3 over 7. You can't really see what I wrote.